What you're about to watch is an introduction to what you need to know as a streamer about posting on social media. This video is just one of 60 plus videos and a bunch of other resources that you have access to when you join the streamer training program. I'm so confident in this program that if you join the program and you don't get 10 viewers in 10 weeks from learning the things that I'm teaching you, then you get your money back. Literally, you don't pay if this doesn't work. Not only do you get access to all the training and the resources, but I'm giving you personal one-on-one feedback on exactly how to grow your Twitch stream based on where you're at. For more information on that, you can click the link in the description to get one-on-one feedback from me to grow your stream. Without further ado, here's the video. It's gonna help you out so much.
So there are 3 kinds of content that you need to be posting, and they all have a very unique purpose, and you need to understand the purpose of each of them so that way you're creating this content correctly. The reason that there are 3 kinds of content is because you can't accomplish all the goals that you're trying to achieve with social media, getting people to Twitch, with just one kind of content. Because imagine you post content that gets you followers, but the thing is you don't connect to those followers. So you may have 1 million followers, and when you go live and you post that you're going live, nobody goes to your Twitch, nobody goes to Discord. This is very common. You can see tons and tons of influencers who think, oh, I have 1 million followers on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm just gonna go live on Twitch and I'm gonna have a bunch of people, and they have like 20 people show up. And that's still quite a bit of people, but 1 million, 20 to 1 million, 20 viewers out of 1 million. And the reason for that is because the audience has no connection with that creator. So that's what happened if you only post content that gets you followers. But there's also the connection content, is what I like to call it. And literally the purpose of connection content is to build connection with your followers. Connection content is great. The thing is, if you don't warm people up to it and you don't have that many people that actually see it, it's like going super, super deep with a stranger at the bar. And they're like, I don't know you. Like, you're kind of like trauma dumping on me. And it's just like, it's not cool. So you gotta kind of like warm people up to that. I mean, if you're not posting content that gets you followers, then you're not gonna have anyone to connect with. Now, I will say it is much better to have 1,000 followers and really do a great job of connecting with them. Because even if only 50 out of your 1,000, because you've really connected with that audience, 50 out of your 1,000, 50 viewers is a lot. I mean, there's some full-time streamers that have 50 viewers and they're increasing, but at 50 viewers, they're full-time, which is crazy, I know, but you gotta think about it. These are friends. We talked about them not being viewers or just community members or followers, that there's different relationship levels. If you have 50 close friends, that changes everything. Plus, you start growing on Twitch because they're on the suggested side, and yeah, that whole shebang. So it's much better to be really, really good at the connection content than it is to just be really, really good at the follower content. But here's the thing. There's also a 3rd kind of content, and that 3rd kind of content is action content. The point of action content is to get people from your Instagram, from TikTok, and from those platforms over to Discord, over to Twitch. Because what's the point of having a bunch of followers and being connected with those followers if they just stay on Instagram and TikTok? You have to actually move them over. You have to get them to take action to go from Instagram and those to Discord, to go from Discord and those to Twitch. And yeah, so action content is literally the whole purpose, is to get people from those platforms that you're on over to Discord and those. So all 3 of these pieces of content work in tandem. They work together, okay? But they also can kind of be seen as a bit of a through line. So you're gonna get new followers from the type of content that you make, which is the growth content, the awareness content. I can't remember what I'm calling it right now, but 3 types of content. This is the one where you're very much following frameworks and formulas, recipes to get views, to get followers. People are gonna follow you, and then they're gonna get hit with connection content. They're gonna see your stories, they're gonna see the other kinds of posts that you make, and in those kinds of posts, you're connecting with them. You're opening up the door for a relationship. You're posting on your story going, hey, give me song recommendations. Hey, I want to talk to you guys, see how your day went. Here's what I did today. So they go from just being a follower and they liked your content, kind of liked you, so they become to know you and they become to like you, and you start talking to them and you build a relationship with them, and eventually it's gonna feel natural, like, yo, let's hang out, like, let's play Minecraft together. Oh, like, I love Ark, let's play Ark. Like, oh, dude, Rust. I'm sorry if you play Rust, there's something wrong with you. But you just invite them to Discord, and then that's where the relationship really deepens and they become a Twitch viewer. It's really that simple. Like, you have content meant to get strangers in the door, and then you have content meant to turn strangers into friends, and then action content is to get them to take the next step to be able to get closer to them and become like just more closer friends with them. And I'll talk in another video about getting people to go from Discord to Twitch and like how Twitch viewers come about and what the key driver is there. But right now we're focused on the social media side. Each of these pieces of content has a very important role to play, and you can't neglect any of them. Now they all come in different proportions. Okay, it shouldn't be 1/3 of your content is this, 1/3 of your content is this, 1/3 of your content is this. It depends on where you are. Most of you don't have many followers right now. So you need to focus on the follower side, the connection side, mostly the follower side, because you're gonna get better at content by doing that. Some of you already have 10,000 followers, some even, or 100,000 followers, okay? And not that many people are showing up to Twitch streams, or you're just wanting to start Twitch streaming. You don't need more followers, you need to connect with your followers. And then you need to move your followers over from just being a follower to becoming a closer friend. And you do that through connection content and being with them in Discord and them spending time with you and Twitch. It just depends on where you're at, okay? So when you're in that like 3,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 follower range, your problem isn't so much getting new viewers or getting new followers, it's you need to connect with them. If you had 1 out of 100 people connect out of your 10,000 followers, you'd have 100 viewers. Just 1 out of 100 people. Even if you do a bad job and you have 1 out of 500, you still have 20 viewers, okay? So it's gonna be based on what you're good at. If you are a really good connection person, like I said, you can have 1,000 followers and connect with 1 out of 10 and have 100 viewers. And that is such an important skill. Like the connection part is so important. Seriously, so important. I can't emphasize it enough. Followers don't mean anything if you're not gonna have a connection with them and bring them over to Twitch. Okay, yes, you could get like 100,000 followers, 500,000, 1 million followers, and get brand deals worth tens of thousands of dollars. In that case, I'd love to manage you, reach out. I've made tens of thousands of dollars for creators doing that. But that's not the focus for many of you. Okay, I understand that most of you, you can't even conceptualize having 100,000 followers or 500,000 followers. It seems like too big, too far. You have all these beliefs and self-limiting thoughts that's just not even a possibility for you. I'm not gonna try to break through that wall. I've tried to break through that wall with a lot of people, and but what I am gonna say is that you absolutely, every single one of you can get 5,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers, okay, within months, okay, within weeks, in fact. Yeah, that's the 3 pieces of the 3 types of content. The content module has a lot on this. The branding module is also great because your content comes from you, and branding is understanding you. So that's why branding is so key, and why I always start with branding. But I'm kind of a person that wants to know the why and the behind the scenes and understand all of it to be able to take action. And I've realized that many people are not like that. Many of you guys just want steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you don't really care about the underlying. And so, 30 days of viral and the resources that you can fill in the blank and just make your own are a dream come true for you. You don't have to figure it out yourself. It's already been figured out. I'm a person that I don't like taking someone's copy paste thing. I don't like taking someone's templates because I want to be able to come up with my own templates. I have to be able to have that knowledge myself so that way I can create like that. So that's just who I am. So yeah. That's kind of a bit of the program. I mean, the program has a lot more of the hows and the tricks and the hacks and shortcuts and full guides, workshops, and those things, but it very much covers the why. So especially in branding, especially in content. And there's a lot of practical things in the content module too. So anyways, that's the 3 kinds of content. I will see you in the next video, which we're gonna talk about the first kind of content, which is the get followers type of content. So, yep, see you there.
That is a wrap on this video. Guys, if you want more help, like I said, reach out to me one-on-one, join the program. I'm so confident in it that if you don't get 10 viewers in 10 weeks following this process, then I'll give you your money back. This works, and that's how confident I am that this is going to work for you. If you're not quite ready to pull the trigger on that yet, cool. Go and watch the other videos on the YouTube, join the Discord because you're gonna get access to some free resources there and some exclusive trainings. So go there. You're going to find other streamers who are willing to help and have learned from the program and are in the program who would love to give you feedback and advice. There's no downside to joining the Discord. So go and do that. I'll see you guys there. Until then, have fun streaming.